Hello everyone, I'm Doreen Hall from Paloma Piano, and I wanted to let you know what I'm going to be doing with my students this summer, just to keep everybody excited, especially after this crazy COVID year. Most of my students are still online. We're going to be learning the blues, so I decided to create a little program. Most of my students are early and later intermediate, and because I created it for them, I decided to publish it also for my platinum members. So let's dive right in. This is Blues Level 1, Exercises and Improvisations. So the first thing I want to do is teach my kids and my adults as well, because I have some adult students who also are enjoying learning this, the 12-bar blues form. So 4 measures of the 1 chord, 2 measures of 4, 2 more of 1, 5, 4, and 2 ones. Or if you're going to turn around, you can do a 5 chord and then repeat. So they're going to turn to the first page and they're just going to learn 4 measures of C, and so that they can memorize that. I've also included a blues backing track, so it's kind of fun for them to play with a backing track. If they have an iPad or some kind of a tablet, they could get something like iReal Pro and they could download that and play along with it, but just to kind of get them used to the form. And then we dive into the right hand, and we're going to just start with the first 4 notes of the C minor blues scale, which is C, E flat, F, and G flat. And we're going to use 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that fingering consistent, and they're just going to, and they can just do that as an exercise to get used to the pattern of that with the left hand and the right hand. Once they kind of have that, then they're going to swing the eighths. It's the same exact thing. So they can get used to that 4 measures of C, 2 measures of F, and kind of swinging those eighths. That can take a couple of weeks. Sometimes it has to go hand separate for a while. I find that, sometimes it's hard for them to coordinate. But once they kind of get it, then it's a chance for them to kind of experiment and play around a little bit with the rhythm and change it. And you can encourage them to improvise a little bit just right hand, or you can put the backing track on and just do the left hand, just do the right hand. It's really fun for them to do in addition to their note reading. I'm having my students continue with their regular classical studies, because if they take a break from doing a lot of note reading all summer, then I know that I will have to remedy that when they get back in the fall, when we get back to that thing. But I think it's good for them to do this. So then there's, my idea was to do a little piece, like the first one is Ben's Blues. So they get that form, they can learn the piece, and then they turn the page and there's just the left hand and they get to improvise their own melody. So to kind of encourage them. And then it goes step by step. When we get to about the middle of the book, we're going to completely learn the rest of the major blues scale. The reason why I put 1 on top is because if they want to continue, they would be able to continue that scale. So they're going to work on this, scaling the blues, summertime blues improvisation. Then we're going to learn some slides, just a quick, like a grace note, really quick. They can learn some slides and then they can improvise with some slides. The next piece is rocking the blues, so they get to do a little. So they get to do a little bit of that and some notes, and then they can improvise with that a little bit and add some slides and just keep picking up on that. The new blues kind of combines everything and has an easier left hand. It puts in some triplets, just a few, different things like that. And then when you get to the last part, I did a walking blues pattern in the left hand with some chords. And then I added some walking blues chords and notes, so they could do some chords and some notes from the blues scale. And then at the end, they get to improvise with their walking blues as well, if they can. So that should pretty much take the whole summer, I think, learning to do these things. And then we can incorporate that into some popular music, into some other things we're doing. And the next level will migrate us to the key of F and add some more things to that. So anybody could teach this, even if you're not really a blues player. I'm not a super jazz player, although I have studied for a couple of years in that genre, and I really like it. So I just wanted to share that with you. Have a great day and enjoy the beautiful weather, and have a great summer. Take care.